Hey, Magic friends, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Capnclyde's MTG, and today we have a product review for Commander Legends, along with some updates on that review. I know that during this time we invest and review a lot of things. What's important about this one is the reason why we're doing this one now. So, without further ado, trade tables and seat backs in a full upright position. But before we get started, remember to like, subscribe, click that notification bell, and remember, comments down below help feed the YouTube algorithm so we get more views. And as always, we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers, and I appreciate any help you guys can do with that. Tell your friends, tell a family, tell somebody for the love of God. I know I'm running out of friends. Anyway, so Commander Legends, why now? So before we get into the actual investment part of this and product review, let's talk about why now. So, from all my friends and people who have stores and so forth, apparently about 2 to 3 weeks ago, came in, from what I'm understanding, was a last call, basically, for Commander Legends from suppliers. Now, there wasn't at the time an official cut off release of, hey, we're going to stop making these, they're going out of print, blah, blah, blah. It was hinted at, but it basically said, hey, we're going to get one more restock in. That's probably going to be it. Here's a last call, so forth and so on. And that last call was actually very, very low. Like, even though the last call went out, just like at a bar, um, it was almost like a bar. It was close to a one drink minimum. Uh, Now, I don't know if enough people took this seriously, but this was a serious last call 3 weeks ago because now, silent but deadly, they have actually stopped Commander Legends. It is now out of print. And you don't hear about that anywhere, right? Like normally Wizards comes out and they make a big announcement and so forth and so on. And I can't find the announcement anywhere. I'm sure it's somewhere. But from what I'm understanding, it's out of print. I can't find it. If you can, put a link down below where it's at because I don't know where it is. But yeah, so Commander Legends is now out of print, and to be honest with you, this is an amazing product. This product has done nothing but good things. Um, yeah, it's less packs in a box, there's only draft boxes, but this is going to go up like no one's business. Now, why is it going out of print now? Well, for one, we all know in the third quarter, if you watch one of my other videos, Commander Legends 2 is coming out this year. So they are obviously not going to keep this in print when they got a brand new set to print and they're going to need some time to get to it. So obviously they're not going to have, that'd be like having two core sets in print at the same time. That's just silly. Also, the hype for this has died down a little bit, even though the cards are still great. Um, but again, you can't just keep printing it because they've got so many other things that they need to print. For example, check out my product release video about what's coming up, and you're going to find out, why they just can't keep running the printers on the same thing. Because, buying those time slots and those printers and all that stuff does take time, and it's not like they mass produce nonstop 24/7. The print run happens, and then, other people get to do their print runs as well. So keep that in mind. So, with that said, this is a great product, and I highly, highly suggest investing in this product. I did a box review video on this, man, I want to say close to 6 months ago. Um, yeah, it had to be at least 6 months ago, I think, where I did some box openings. I got a hold of some of this stuff pretty cheap, and those box openings were just insane. The box values were amazing. The cards I got was amazing. I mean, I pulled several Lotuses. Uh, Spoiler alert, one of them was foil. So like, I can't say enough good things about this product. It's just amazing. Um, every box I bought had an average value of like 120. Now, granted, some of those cards might have went down over time from the availability of this stuff, but I don't think that's really the case. I think a lot of those cards have actually went up in value. And if you hit a Lotus out of one box, I mean, you just paid for the whole box, like quite literally. So, with that said, I'm not going to bore you guys with how great this product is, and we'll take a look at the card prices later. But for first, let's just look at the actual Commander Legend draft box. Now, there comes in two styles. There's collectors and there's draft. We're focusing on draft. We already know collectors is amazing. We'll go over that later if I haven't already. I don't know when this video is going up. But anyway, um, so if you look here, when this first came out, you can see it was averaging around 110, 120. And then it started going down as more came to market, people got into it, and it got readily available. But then you'll notice right here was the turning point. We got into 2021. You know, this was a pandemic product. Uh, People started getting some more money, start going back to work. Immediately it jumps up to 107 and has been going high ever since on an average. Now, when you get down here, you get the market value, what markets are normally selling them for. Like we're around 112 down to 10. There's a 101 in there. It's up to 112. It's bouncing all around the place. But if you look at it, it's averaging around 110 a box. So if you look here, low sales around 104.99, and that's about right from what I'm seeing online. An average is 139. I mean, you average out the whole thing across, yeah, probably. It's never been to 250. I don't know where it's getting that from. But anyway, with that said, if you scroll down here, you can take a look down here. You can see the all-time low was in November 2020 when it first came out. Um, or November 2021. Really? Doesn't show it up here. But anyway, uh, for $63 now, this data could be a little skewed because of the way someone uh, listed the product or what have you with an all-time high of 144. Seems a little weird myself as well. Those could be from bad product listings. But what I will tell you, as you can see here, 104.99 on TCG Player. It says here Card Kingdom has a 124. So this is out of print. And before it went out of print, I said you needed to buy these. I mean, I stocked up on several boxes of these when they were about 90 bucks, and people were trying to fire sell them because they thought they weren't any good, and the market kind of died down a little bit. And man, did I get me some boxes. Because the first wave of boxes I got for 90. I bought a whole case, and I opened a whole case. I.e., check out my videos. Like I said 6 months ago, look up Commander Legends under Capnclyde's MTG, you'll find them. But anyway, uh, opening that whole case made me realize that every box I got more than what I was paying. Like I said, I was getting 120 and paying 90 for a box. So at that time, I went through and I bought every box under 100 I could find. And since then, and mind you, 6 months ago, I have yet to find a box less than 100. Now, the reason I stopped at 100 is because once you start getting taxes and everything else, then you get up to 107. Sometimes there's shipping, so you're talking 110, 120 out the door. That's about the box price uh, is going to break you even. Now, when you were buying it like 90, you were making 10, 20 bucks a box easy. And that's if you didn't hit big pulls. If you hit big pulls, you were cracking out boxes at 150, 160, 170. It could be insane. Um, so yeah, like at the end of the day, I think this is an amazing product. If you're not invested in this, if you don't have a couple boxes stuck back in your closet somewhere, get them now because they're going to do nothing but go up. And when they announce Commander Legends 2, if some of those hot cards aren't in Commander Legends 2, it's really going to drive the box price up along with cards. Like, for example, the Jeweled Lotus. Everybody thinks they're going to reprint that in Commander Legends 2. What if they don't? What if that is a one-time thing? Because remember, the Lotus got a lot of scrutiny, made a lot of people mad, and some people liked it, yada, 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 right? It's half a dozen 160 other, but point being, it did give bad publicity, just as much bad publicity as it gave good. And Wizards may not want to tangle with that again and decide not to reprint that card. And if they decide that, oh, mother in heaven. And maybe they go a different route this time. Instead of making the Jeweled Lotus, maybe they make a weird Mox that only cast your commander. Oh, that'd be just nuts. Anyway, so with all that said, no matter what, If they reprint the Lotus, this is still an amazing product. I can't say enough good things about it. By the end of the year, this is easily going to be a $120, $150 box, maybe 200 if we find out Jewel Lotus don't get reprinted. Oh, daddy. Um, yeah. So get them while they're hot, boys and girls, and 3% young ladies, or whatever else you want to be referred to as. Power to the people. Uh, this is an amazing product. You should be investing in it. If you don't have them now, get them while you can. They're out of print. And so from here, it's nothing but up. Because remember, right now, Commander is the driving force, and Casual is a driving force in MTG. And products like this for that casual player have nothing but upside. So, until next time, be kind. And as always, remember, I hope to see you across from the game table.